Now, this video dropped of Lil Meech and Rick Ross. Remember he said, Ross, in the text to 50, that my dad just needed to get some bread with him. So he's hanging out with Ross. Now, I know that dude ain't Ross's size. I've met Ross. He's not that guy's size. He's not taller than him. He's a rather small dude, Lil Meech. There's a video where he's on set with 50 and his co-star, and they have to put him on an apple box because he's too short. If I look at that kid, and I look at the kid standing next to Ross, something's happening. He's wearing stacks or something. As you see here, look at him compared to Fifth and his homie. They got to bring an apple box in there for him to stand on. That is looking about the height that he's looking like in the club last night with Ricky Ross. All right, so I don't know what's going on over there. You need some money, go sell that chain for $20,000 less than you paid for it. $50,000 less than you paid for it. What happened though? I thought it was fuck Ross. I thought we ain't got time for Ross. He was just trying to get some money into the next season. What happened to all that shit, huh? 150 million for BMF series and paying Meech table scraps. Meech made a deal. That's what it is. Miss me with the if he put table scraps in his deal, then that's what he's getting. This is 50 talking about Michael Rainey Jr. basically in comparison to Lil Meech. He said Michael Rainey Jr.'s mother did not allow him to spend his acting money as a child and saved his checks until he turned 18. This allowed him to have financial stability, focus on his career, and learn how to manage his money responsibly. 50 Cent said this boy mama ain't no joke. He been on since he was 12. Got a lot of money. Mimi, Lil Meech, ain't got shit but chrome heart jeans. Blowing money fast. Blowing money fast, BMF, right? That's why he's in a bad situation right now. That's why he's telling everybody his daddy's business. People said Chrome Hearts jeans for 10K? Oh, yes. Fuck out of here. Levi's never been wrong with any fit. Facts. We're going to get into that because evidently that's what he was spending his money on. And get, I know what actors get paid, and I know how hard it is to get another acting job. And guess what, man? People think that you could just be a fuck up and it's all gonna work out for you. Nah, man. Movies and TV, it's big money on the line. Every moment, they're hemorrhaging money. If you're holding up that process, you are replaceable. You are gone. All right? You're the mother from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How 1 minute she was there and the next, she was gone. So to think that you're going to live a rapper lifestyle being an actor, no, your father fooled you. Because that ain't the case. Not even a little bit. Joe Budden mentioned 50's situation with Meech on his podcast. And he said 50 needs therapy. 50 wasn't trying to hear that shit. 50 Cent needs therapy. Joe Budden says 50 Cent is wrong. 50 Cent says, stay out my mix, Joe. Talking about I need therapy. Bitch, you need to stop walking around naked. Fuck is you doing in the hallway with your balls out, punk? All right, for those that don't know, he just beat a case brought against him, Joe Budden that is, a case brought against him for being at his neighbor's door in his drawers. All right, they chalked the case up to sleepwalking. And he busted Joe's ass. He had AI pictures of Joe out there with his in his drawers. And now we got Fifth over here talking about this here. Tell your pops I'm going to look out. What's the address? I'm going to send some wings over there. Chickens everywhere. Quack, 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 quack.
We farming our own chickens, homie. Thousands of chickens, thousands. Running around everywhere. Quack, quack, quack. Talk about next level shit, homie.
For those that don't know, he owns Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstops or some shit like that. Right? He going to help out Meech. According to 50, he's going to help out Meech by sending over, a platter of some wings, Then he going to gift it to him. We're going to talk about those gifts in a minute. Boosie don't like Lil Meech response to 50 Cent. This is when Meech sent the message to 50 Cent, told 50, I'll take the shirt off my back for you. This is the message where he told him about his father needing money and that he was going to do the thing with Rick Ross. Boosie feels like he shouldn't have took that approach with him. He should have been on some fuck you shit.
Lil Meech ain't like his response. It seemed like he got a genuine kind of love for 50 on his response. But, you know, my response, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Nigga, that's my daddy. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Nigga, let's go to war. Nigga, fuck you. And everything you, nigga, fuck you. I don't know what Meech was on something. Nigga, that's my paw, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Right, wrong, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Is it? I ain't gonna go against this grain. Fuck that.
I did more for Mimi than anyone else in his life, Boosie. That's why he responded like that. If he get locked up, I'm the first person he call, bailed him out every time. When I saw him laughing at his pop's post, I said, oh shit, he a snake too. He belong with him. He's an observer, man. He's watching everything that's happened. People just want you to eat shit and continue to eat shit and continue to eat shit. And now you bogus because you won't eat their shit. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. And I saw him laughing at his pop's post. Now I don't know when that happened. I didn't see him laugh at nobody's post. I don't know what that is.
I understand that's your father, but he probably should have talked to his dad ahead of time and said, listen, like, your brother already pissed off 50 with this picture. Let's just not piss this dude off anymore because he's doing a lot for us.
Proud of how you feel. I ain't going against my pop.
So whatever. So anyone says anything about your father?
Ain't going against pop.
Right.
I mean, that's just it. I mean, that's just it, man. But 50 did, like, he looked out for them. He looked out for that little nigga, you know? Gave him a chance, you know? A lot of people ain't getting you no chance. And nothing.
Well, this whole back and forth happens, but the concert is still going on. And a few hours before the concert is supposed to happen, it was announced that it was canceled. So you were already in, was it Detroit?
Miami.
Miami, okay.
Yeah.
So you're already in Miami. Okay, so everyone's out there actually prepared to do the show.
Yeah.
But then a few hours before the show, it was announced that it was canceled.
2-3 hours, like, I'm at the Louis store. I'm like,
Kid found out his dad was a fraud. Dad wasted everyone's time in prison and once again fumbled the family's bag.
I had heard that the pre-sale tickets were pretty low. That's what I heard.
hell nah.
You don't think so?
Nah. That wasn't the problem.
That was the problem?
Nah, hell no.
You think what 50 did?
I don't know, but I know that wasn't the problem.
What was the problem?
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Somebody knows.
You know, we was asking the people, even the people at the arena, and he was like, some federal people came in here with letters.
What?
Like shut the shit down. Like it was some.
What?
Yeah, that was one of the workers say. Like they came in here right before. They said they came in sound check and shut it down. So this some last minute power. Whatever happened with this shit, the arena was open. Everything was open, bro. Like it was going down.
Okay, so you're saying from your point of view, it doesn't sound like 50 Cent and the back and forth shut it down.
I don't know who shut it down, but
It
it
got
wasn't
shut
shut down. It was a last minute thing. Cause if it was already shut down, the doors wouldn't have never.
Could shut down the show. Maybe a fucking employee was just talking shit to Boosie, want to strike up a conversation. Can someone tell us what happened, please? Goddamn.
You wouldn't be able to come do sound check. None of that'll be taking place.
I mean, I think most people assume by looking at it from the outside looking in is that because of the back and forth and the allegations, people like Lil Baby and maybe Kodak Black and maybe even you, who are sort of very anti-cooperating,
I know, but just think how many
have bailed
people
out.
on that show.
Yeah, but
I mean,
okay, if you buy a ticket and some of the headliners are not there, you'd have a problem, right? A lot of people would ask for a refund, right? If you, for example, if Lil Baby didn't show up and he's the #1 name on that, you show up to the show, Lil Baby's not there. I'm not taking anything away from the other artists, but if Lil Baby isn't there, I think a lot of people would probably want a refund, right?
Right.
He's the headliner.
Right.
He's the biggest artist on there.
Got Mimi doing promos, $500 a pop, because he keeps doing this. He's doing the little preem, right? But he keeps saying, Lil Meech, boss of all bosses. Bro, you're not even the boss of yourself. You're not the boss. Boss of whose bosses? What bosses? Where's the bosses at? Who's the boss? Tony fucking Danza?
There is more to life than what you're living, so take a chance.
Alyssa Milano's daddy? Who's the boss? Mismute that. 50 Cent's the boss.
What up, though? Boss of all bosses.
It's the what? The boss of all bosses? What the fuck are you talking about? Whose boss are you? Show me one motherfucker you the boss of. You in a desperate situation right now. Boss of all bosses asking for promos over here.
What up, though? Boss of all bosses. And today I'm coming to tell all my supporters, if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, whatever you got, you trying to make it go up, hit me right now. What up, though?
I appreciate the hustle, but you're just not looking good, bro. And that bosses of all bosses shit, you need to get dressed down the way Little Preem got dressed down by his father. Because you got it fucked up. You got it all the way fucked up. Bruh, he sounds bad.
It's the real Lil Meech. I need everybody to stop and support my dog. He got his new brand, Mogul. Killing shit, yeah. Yeah, that's like...
Listen, man.
Now you see now.
You done fucked up.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
Y'all better get y'all shit together. $500 promos, I salute the hustle, papas. But you shouldn't have been living like no fucking rapper. You should have been thinking about what's going to be your next acting job and how much harder you got to work for that. You got gifted the first one. You had to do a little work. Not the fucking GoFundMe. We got to GoFundMe? That's what we're doing. 50 Cent, help Big Screech pay his $30,000 a month Airbnb. It's one of P's cribs. Shout out to Quality Control. For those that don't know, record label, Quality Control, one of its owners, P, must be putting Big Meech up. Why old boy didn't look out for Mimi and send him to acting school, Big Screech? All your people that was out did nothing for him. You come home thinking you the Black Pablo Escobar and fucked them up. I helped your family make over $5 million legit dollars. It's not my fault it's all gone. You think people don't see you want to shine so bad you wearing the baby's jewelry. Bitch, get a baby's jewelry back. So Meech had on that BMF chain that was that Little Meech was wearing with Ross. Big Meech was wearing that. He said, bitch, get a baby back his jewelry. 50 said, I thought about it and I think he was uncomfortable with me and Mimi's relationship. I'm telling Mimi I don't want him doing rugs. He telling him he used to do X like it's cool. I tell Mimi, chill, stop spending all your money. He telling him how much money he blew. People don't know I had to send Mimi to rehab. Russell Hornsby, who plays his father on the TV show, peeped he was high as fuck on set. He started throwing up at a weapons test. Then Ian told me the little nigga had whippets in his truck. I said, what the fuck is whippets? I look, it's the shit that be in BB guns. Yeah, he's doing the whippets, the gas. So 50's letting it all out. Stop judging me. Stop telling me I did everything for this kid. Whatever. That's important, him fucking up jobs like that. I got you this position and this is what you're doing to me? What is that? I looked out for you, put my name on the line, put my money on the line for you.
I want to send out a formal apology, to my man 50, because he had posted something on the Instagram and he said, yo, Gene, if I said it, bro, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like from his mouth to God's ear. But a lot of the stuff was said. And
that's him basically saying, I doubted 50 and 50 was like, bro, you know me. You know my character. You know who I am. If I said this, it's true.
I did some research, thanks to paperwork, thanks to Art over out there in Detroit, thanks to the two DEA agents I spoke to, and what I found out and this is my own personal feeling. It don't look good for Big Meech, who was somewhat of a hip hop cultural icon that they made songs about. And I say this wholeheartedly. Feelings don't change facts, but facts will change your feelings.
And 50 said, apology accepted, Gene. I didn't know what was going on till Tammy told me what was up. So this is out of 50's mouth, and I'm going to take him for his word for it. I was wrong. I said to myself, of course 50 knew about the Tammy Cowins and the whole shit. Of course he knew. This is him saying out loud, I did not know. Apology accepted, Gene. I didn't know what was going on till Tammy told me what was up. When the pic with Fat Boy came out, she called and said she did all this shit for Big Screech. He came home and told her she was not good for his image. That's why I said the biggest mistake he made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cowins in my first post. 50's playing in like the 6th, 7th dimension. Everybody else is catching up.
50 Cent versus Big Meech.
Man,
Woo.
you know that nigga 50 crazy, man. 50's crazy. You know what's crazy? We went to Meech house. We sat down with him, Lil Meech, and you know, I thought, you know, big things in the future was coming, you know, because he was talking about stories about motherfuckers jumping in cars with bricks, and he just was telling the war stories that was amazing, where I was mesmerized, and, you know, him and 50 was kicking it, and everything was good, you know, and then you fast forward to the Ross thing, you know, and that's when everything kind of went left, you know, and, you know, BMF was the last niggas to do it in the game. You know, my album came out in 2005. Them niggas was fucking lit, you know, but I think something with 50 is like, 50 is the type of nigga, I think certain niggas just don't want him to be in the driver's seat all the time. That's how it seemed, because it just seemed like a bad deal. You know, you was with 50, he's talking about stuff in the future, he made your family money, you know, you would think you would be a little bit appreciative, but motherfuckers don't have to be loyal to 50 in business. That's how I guess that's how Meech felt, because he's his own boss, you know. But when you take Little Meech and you put him in acting school, you know, you take him from Detroit. I remember him rapping when he was rapping, and nobody was helping him from what I seen, because I remember when Lil Meech was rapping. Nobody helped him, and then 50 put him in acting school, kept it on the low, and he made all this money. You understand what I'm saying? But to be young and have money is crazy, because we was young and had money before, so I understand. Motherfucker got Richard Millie's, Lil Meech got Richard Millie's Chrome Heart jeans, 10,000. I buy some Chrome Hearts for 10,000, I might wear them shits for a month, bro. $10,000 jeans, you know, shit, we was buying Red Monkeys. Them shits is what, $1,000 back in the days? Now everything is like triple the price when it come to drip. So it's like, I understand him being young and all that, but when we go to your crib and me and Murder sitting in the backyard and you like, yo, little baby ain't give me no money. He came in the Ferrari truck, he had the Ferrari truck, he had 4 pockets full. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, this nigga tripping. Like,
hold on. He's telling stories about Little Meech buying $10,000 Chrome Hearts, right? On an actor's salary. But then he says, we're in the yard talking, and he said, Lil Baby was just here with the Ferrari truck. He didn't break me off with no money. I don't think he's talking about Lil Meech right there. I think he's talking about Big Meech. I think Big Meech expects gifts. Jay has said that shit here, live, that he saw dude getting gifts and we saw dude getting gifts. And he said maybe he expected something from 50. And Yayo's telling this story. I don't think he's talking about Little Meech, because if Little Meech is running around with the Little Babies of the world and the 21 Savages of the world and he's trying to keep up with them, they ain't giving him no money. What they giving him money for? It's Big Meech that I think is expecting money from people. Dudes go to jail and think somebody's going to give them something when they come home and shit. I think he's talking about Big Meech right there when he's telling that story. He expecting some shit from everybody.
and me and Murder sitting in the backyard and you like, yo, little baby ain't give me no money. He came in the Ferrari truck. He had the Ferrari truck. He had 4 pockets full. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, this nigga tripping. Like, little baby he's not obligated to give you nothing. I looked at it like, from that point, maybe 50 should have brung a bag for Meech and maybe a watch or something. Because obviously that's what Ross did or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
They're talking the same shit. He talking about Big Meech. He ain't talking about Lil Meech. Lil Meech ain't expecting no money from 21 Savage. He's trying to figure out how to have enough money to hang out with dudes.
But that's what I had in mind. Because he said it to me and Murder, and I'm sitting there analyzing it like, damn, this nigga wanted some bread, or maybe he spent all the bread because he made a couple of million with 5. My whole thing.
Oh, wait, who's he talking about? See, now it sounds like he's talking about Little Meech again. He made a couple of meals with 50. Couple
millions.
Maybe the relationship would be good as if you saved some money for your pops when he came home, but I understand how it is to be.
If Little Meech expected something from Lil Baby, first of all, who the fuck are you? You're not your father. What dude got to give you money for? You a working man like him. The fuck? Crazy.
a young black man with money.
And if that's the case, then the apple don't fall far from the tree. And even Yayo knows that they probably should have brought Meech a bag.
And you don't make the right decisions. And people say it all the time with athletes, rappers, actors. You know what I mean? You gotta think, when you look at Lil Meech, no disrespect to him, but you hanging in Atlanta with Thugger and Gunna and them niggas at that point, them niggas got super bread. So even if you make $4 million, $3 million, you made a couple of million, whatever you made, I don't know the numbers exactly. The money that they making that in a couple of months. Or for touring and streaming and all that, you acting. So I think him being in Atlanta, I think that shit, I don't know, that Atlanta shit, you know, shout out to Magic City, the ladies, man, and all them clubs out there. That shit is a good way to spend money.
Oh my God.
Now you gotta get your weight up.
No.
What up, though? Basketball bosses.